Yo, Primo. No, este video no se trata de Fortnite, pero de una teoría interesante. Yo lo había visto anteriormente sobre cómo coger las curvas más en chévere. Y la teoría supuestamente es si quieres virar a la derecha, pujas el manillar de mano derecha. Pero en vida real, tú te imaginas que si tú pujas el manillar de la mano derecha, la rueda va a virar a la izquierda. Y es cierto, pero en física lo que hace es un contra, ¿cómo se llama? Un counter steering, no sé cómo se dice en español, contra dirección. Bueno, mira yo he visto este video de otra forma y no quedé convencido. Y ahora que vi este video digo, oh shit, voy a probarlo. Nunca lo he probado así. Yo siempre he utilizado el cuerpo en virar la moto a un lado para que se cuesten. Y este man también lo explica, que muchos lo hacen así, pero que no es la forma correcta, ¿no? Que por eso que si he visto los videos, que hay muchos accidentes, que los manes están virando, pero las pistas les quedan muy cortas y se van saliendo de la pista. Porque no pueden virar suficiente. Mira, chequea esto.
Because you just have to shift your weight slightly and it will tilt the bike. Above 10 kph this effect does not happen. So let's see. I'm going to accelerate a bit so I have a bit of momentum and I don't stop slowing down, and I don't start slowing down as soon as I let go of the throttle. And I would really appreciate it if there wasn't so much traffic around here, or if this guy would go to the left. Okay. So, assuming you can hear me, here's the deal. I'm going to let go of the throttle, and then with my fist, I'm going to push the handlebar on the right. Look, just pushing the handlebar on the right. See? Now on the left. See? No more hands, just this. See how it goes? There's no way I was pushing backwards. I was pushing forwards because I was with my fist closed. Look, and I'm turning. I'm turning too much. I'm turning too little. See? Now I'm going to straighten up. I'm going to go left again. See? Now you believe this works? Because there are an astonishing amount of riders, and some even experienced riders, who believe this does not work, and they think they can lean the bike over by shifting their weight like this. Well, you can, but what you're actually doing is shifting your weight, and the bike itself turns to the opposite way to balance itself, and so drops onto the right. The bike knows how to ride better than you do at this point, so relax and let her do the work. So when you shift your weight to the left, like I'm going to do, like this, the bike tries to compensate by turning the wheels to the right, because you're turning left, so it tries to put the wheels to the right, and that causes it to lean further to the left. And that's what you are doing, is you're inducing this effect, which is called counter steer. Because if you want to turn to the left, you turn to the right. Look, I'm going to just turn to the right, exactly as if I was on the car. Whoa! It's a bit too lively. It's just a very slight touch you need. Look, I can even do it almost with just one finger, even at 120 kph. Just do it like this. See? It's very, very smooth. You don't need a lot of strength. It's just a soft push. So this is a demonstration of countersteer and how it works. And actually not how it works, but that it does work. This works also on bicycles, and this is the way you turn your bicycle even if you don't ever realize it. Because on a bicycle, the difference is on a bicycle, you're the heavy part. On this, the bike weighs 200 kilograms, I weigh 90, so the bike is heavier than I am, and I'm about half the weight of it. On the bike, you're about 3 times the weight of the bike, so your weight is more than enough to cause it to tilt. That's why on a bike you don't really have this perception, and on the bicycle you don't really have this perception, but on the motorcycle I have a bit of momentum, and I don't stop slowing down, and I don't start slowing down as soon as I let go of the throttle. And I would really appreciate it if there wasn't so much traffic around here, or if this guy would go to the left. Okay. So, assuming you can hear me, here's the deal. I'm going to let go of the throttle, and then with my fist I'm going to push the handlebar on the right. Look, just pushing the handlebar on the right. See? Now on the left. See? No more hands, just this. See how it goes? There's no way I was pushing backwards. I was pushing forwards because I was with my fist closed. And look. And I'm turning. Now I'm turning too much. Now I'm turning too little. See? Now I'm going to straighten up. Now I'm going to go left again. See? Now you believe this works? Because there are an astonishing amount of riders, and some even experienced riders, who believe this does not work, and they think they can lean the bike over by shifting their weight like this. No, you can, but what you're actually doing is shifting your weight, and the bike itself turns to the opposite way to balance itself, and so drops onto the right. The bike knows how to ride better than you do at this point, so relax and let her do the work. So when you shift your weight to the left, like I'm going to do, like this, the bike tries to compensate by turning the wheels to the right, because you're turning left, so it tries to put the wheels to the right, and that causes it to lean further to the left. And that's like what you are doing is you're inducing this effect, which is called countersteer. Because if you want to turn to the left, you turn to the right. Look, I'm going to just turn to the right, exactly as if I was on the car. Whoa! It's a bit...
right course to get you out of trouble, and then you go right into that target. Like I said, that's target fixation. I had it, like I said, one time when I was on the triple nickel, and the reason that I experienced that on the triple nickel, which is Ohio Route 555, it's our...
Este pan está diciendo que normalmente donde uno tiene la vista es donde uno la moto va. O sea, si tú tienes la vista a tu izquierda, la moto va a ir para allá. Se trata de mantener tu vista cerca a la derecha para evitar cualquier problema. Mira lo que le pasó a este man.
Ohio's tail of the dragon that starts in Zanesville and ends at the West Virginia border is there was a blind turn where there was all trees on the right side, and I stayed focused on the bend in front. I just kept staying focused there. I didn't pay attention to the turn.
Acá, antes que no venía carro, al contrario, pues si no se mataba.
Bend, you know, and
él dice que se quedó mirando a esta, ¿cómo se llama? Esta defensa. En lugar de mirar a esta, comenzó a mirarla de allá.
Thank God no car was coming, because I went, you know, across the oncoming
lane.
So if a car was coming, that could have set me up for a real...
Y antes que no venía...
You may not have that time to be able to steer the bike on the right course to get you out of trouble, and then you can go right into that target. Like I said, that's target fixation. I had it, like I said, one time when I was on the triple nickel, and the reason that I experienced that on the triple nickel, which is Ohio Route 555, it's our Ohio's tail of the dragon. It starts in Zanesville and ends at the West Virginia border. Is there was a blind turn where there was all trees on the right side, and I stayed focused on the bend in front. I just kept staying focused there. I didn't pay attention to the turn, and I ended up going straight to that bend, you know. And thank God no car was coming, because I went, you know, across the oncoming lane. So if a car was coming, that could have set me up for a real effed up day. So, but that's the only time, and I'll tell you, for you new riders out there, if you see that you have to recognize where there's a blind turn. If you see a bunch of trees and you don't see where the road is going, slow your butt down and make sure you take that turn properly. Don't try to be a street Rossi and power through it, because like I said, you're like, what happened with me was I got very lucky is I stayed calm though, and I braked calmly, and I was able to pull out of it. But a lot of people, you know, they panic. And that's one thing that I want to tell you for new riders out there is try to avoid panicking whatever you do. A lot of times people get into accidents because the rider panics. And when they could have got themselves out of trouble, instead they panicked, they got scared. So you just want to stay calm. And, you know, like I did, and I slowly break myself out of the situation. I never was a type where I just grab off front brake or, you know, because, you know, I've always been the type, I've always been calm and cool with the brake. And that's what you want to do. You want to be very careful in that aspect. I'll tell you, new riders out there, don't emulate these